All right, YouTube, what's popping? What's going on, everybody? I don't know what happened to my other video. I had another video. It was called thrifting. Or actually, it was called Thrift Hunting Episode 1. I don't know what happened to it, but I figured I'd do a live video. Maybe people will watch. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Excuse me. It's just something I decided to do spare a moment. I figured if I know my vehicles are going to be long, it would just make more sense to, you know what I'm saying, to just go ahead and do them like this, instead of me doing regular videos and post it. It just makes better sense to do a live video. That way people can comment, maybe even come on or whatever. I see I got one view right now. Most likely it's probably my cousin Russ. That's probably who that one view is. Anyway, whoever it is, let me know you out there, and hopefully some other people would join in, watch. I have to say I learned a lot from a lot of people's videos, like Metal Jesus Rocks, Ream Bean, Sprooch, of course, Chase After the Right Price. Just different individuals out here on YouTube who just do their videos and they have a good following. I don't know why a lot of videos are so pixelated. Like, it looks a little crappy, but yeah, whatever. It's not like I get much views anyway. So anyway, I gotta rearrange a whole bunch of crap. My plan and what I was gonna do was I was gonna get rid of a lot of video game stuff and just stick to Nintendo, or basically 8-bit and up. Of course, the original 2600 VAT tracks, that's not considered 8-bit and up. 8-bit and up is basically like, like Atari 5200, 7800, and of course newer. I do have the Atari 810, the Atari, I think that's the 830 or something like that. And I have just a whole bunch of random Atari adapters, and none of them fit the Atari 2600s I have. And I was contemplating on keeping them, but it's like, to go around, and I don't know if I really want to, dedicate myself to, to a whole bunch of vintage systems, and then I gotta try to find a vintage TV or spend more money updating some kind of stuff to play those retro systems on another TV. And I figure since I am collecting games, I would prefer to kind of deal with the old school stuff, being that there's not a lot out there. There are people that have all this old stuff, but I don't know. I'm still contemplating that. And then I was like, you know what? I was just going to collect Nintendo stuff, just everything Nintendo, and get rid of everything else, and just keep handhelds that are outside of the Nintendo loop. But then I know I'm going to be coming across too much, and I already got too much money, time, and effort into other systems. You know what I mean? So I don't know yet. Like, I had the Odyssey 200 in the box. It only cost me $15. The one dude, he paid 10 for it, and he looked out for me. His name is Mike too, and he offered it to me for just basically $5 more than what he paid for, which is way more than fair. So I was like, all right, cool. Then I have in a television too, and the regular Intellivision. But I know for a fact the Atari 810 floppy and hard disk or whatever, I don't need that. So maybe I'll just get rid of that stuff, because that's more like like Atari, like big Atari pieces. I don't know. So that stuff I'll probably get rid of. That, the Atari Pinball, and maybe the Super Color Valley X, because I don't have all the parts for it. So I may just do all that in a big bundle. Who knows? So I was going to go to Brooklyn tomorrow and hit up my old flea market in Brooklyn. Because I'm pretty confident they still open. I don't know when they close. I think they probably close after Christmas, somewhere around January. So I was contemplating on just driving down there and just seeing what's up. So I may still do that in the morning, because the Meadowlands is closed tomorrow, and Columbus flea market is a crappy market on Saturday, or maybe I'll just hit up maybe I'll just go to English Town and just wear some dirty sneakers and walk around. So I don't know yet. So that's basically hit or miss, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I don't even know why I pull out this stuff, but I'm about to put everything back in here. I still have these battery covers for my Game Gear because I need to get that fixed. Yeah, I also have a Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack. I don't know where I got it from, but it's a Rumble Pack. Speaking of Nintendo 64, I have the generic third party by a company called Performance 64 memory card. I only got one. The only reason why I kept this, I only kept it until I get an original one because it's generic. I don't normally keep generic stuff, and since I have a lot of DSs and DS Lites, I actually, some of the ones that I did sell and get rid of, I took out the 2 gig SD memory cards out of them. So I basically have 3 here. I have 3 of them. There's another one right behind it, if you see. So there's 3. Of course, just in case I come across another white DS or DSi that I might need, if I don't lose it or break it, the front cover to keep dust out from where the Game Boy Advance games go. Speaking of that, like for instance, I have this PlayStation 2 8 megabyte memory card by Magic Gate. Like this is something that I'll actually sell and or trade because I don't need it. I only keep originals, and when I have enough originals or first person stuff, I will get rid of the the third party stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. Then here we have some memory. These are some memory cards for the GameCube. I have 5. I have 4 black and 1 gray memory cards for the GameCube. And for the Game Boy Advance, I have a regular Game Boy Advance network adapter or wireless adapter, excuse me. Then I have another one from a company called Dream Gear. So I basically have 2 of them. Dream Gear's version and then the regular Game Boy Advance version also. And again, those are network adapters. It basically turns your GBA into a wireless whatchamacallit, which is kind of like useless due to the fact that it doesn't really make sense to use them now. Then here I have 10 original PlayStation 2 8 megabyte memory cards. Now, when you think of 8 megabyte now, you'll laugh because that's like nothing compared to where they're at in video gaming memory now. And there's 10 here, as you can see. And these are all original. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 black PS2 memory cards. I get them so much, I just collect them. And then we have 2 clear red. You see here. And 1 like clearish blue. That makes 10. And then for the original PlayStation, we have the original gray. We have like a charcoal black. And then we have that turquoise blue. As you see here. Sorry for the video. All right, moving on. We have a control pack. I think it's like, I forgot what, I think it's like a Rumble Pack or something. No, it's not a Rumble Pack, but it's from the Nintendo 64. It's original. So I kept that. It's been so long since I played the Nintendo 64, I can't remember what's what for. Then here we got some Game Gear games. I don't need to sit here and tell you all that shit. It doesn't make no sense. I got too much stuff to go through, and I'll be here until like 3:30 in the morning showing you guys all this crap. I do have some Dreamcast original VMUs. I have a Frost Black, 2 Frost Blues, and a Frost Red or whatever Claire we want to call it. I have 4 of those. Those are always good to have, and they are original. I normally try to get original accessories for systems and stuff like that. I try to stay away from third party because third party accessories and stuff are never worth nowhere near what originals are worth. And for the original Game Boy up here, we have Pokemon Gold. I gotta find a case and manual for that. Pokemon Blue, the same, obviously. Pokemon Silver, of course. And for the Game Boy, we have Super Mario Land, Pokemon Yellow, aka Pikachu, and of course Spider-Man versus X-Men. I believe it's versus X-Men. I got, those are for the original Game Boy. Then for the Game Boy Color, we have Super Mario Brothers Deluxe and Wario Land 3. And of course, I need boxes and manuals for all these. Slowly but surely. Now, moving on to the Game Boy Advance, we have a very expensive, well, we have not really expensive, but kind of rare. We have the Nintendo Rumble Pack for the Game Boy Advance. I forgot where I got this from. And of course, we have Dr. Mario and Puzzle League for the Game Boy Advance. Metroid Zero Mission. Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Then we have Sonic Battle. Mega Man Battle Network Blue 3. That's a lot to say. Super Mario Advance 2. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Red Rescue Team. The names they come up with for these Pokemon games is just retardedly ridiculous. Speaking of that, I was in a GameStop today, and every GameStop I went to, the lines were just ridiculously long, dealing with people picking up either Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield. I don't get it, but it's not for me to get, right? We have Sword of Mana, actually, excuse me. Donkey Kong Country 2. Mega Man 04. Spyro Season on Ice, I believe. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis collection kind of game. Metabots. And we have here, I think that's Konami Collections or something like that. Arcade Advanced game. And I think that's it for that. Oh, yeah. And I also have, I also have Frogger 2 also for the Game Boy Color, because this is one of the games that I forgot. I have more games here. Okay. Even more and more. Okay. So we have Frogger 2 for the Game Boy Color. Then for the Game Boy Advance, we have Pokemon, Game Boy Advance Video. We got Pokemon here. This is kind of expensive. Then we have Cartoon Network collection. So you have some Cartoon Network movies on this. I always thought that was a real smart thing that Game Boy Advance brought to handhelds, because I remember my kids, when we used to go to doctor's appointments and other places and stuff like that, this used to keep my son and my daughter Michelle and Mikey very, very busy. We used to go places and do things, hours and hours, and play. Like they didn't even have to play the games. They could just watch, Cartoon Network and episodes on this. I always thought that was a smart thing they did with that. All right. Then moving on here, we also have Pokemon Pinball. Love this game. And of course, it is kind of hard to find this in a wild with the battery cover. Normally when you find these in a wild, this is always either missing or faded or washed or messed up, and you very, very rarely find. I mean, it's not an expensive game, but it's hard to find it in this condition, especially with that battery pack. Then I have the most expensive thing here, this bad boy here, which is the AR or Action Replay. This is very, 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 very hard to find, And or is it this one? Or maybe it's both of them. So one is the Action Replay, then one's Action Replay DS. So this one is basically for the Game Boy Color, I believe. And this one is basically for the DS and the DSi. Or just the DS. Pretty cool. Speaking of DS, let me show you the DS games that I have that I also need boxes for. Every game I showed you, I need boxes and manuals for. So if anybody out there have any of these they want to sell, let me know. For the DS, we have Sonic Classic Collections for the DS. Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots. That game I might actually get rid of. We have Mario versus Donkey Kong that I just dropped. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time for the DS. For the 3DS, we have WW All-Stars. Then for the DS, we have Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon White version 2, because I think I have White version 1 in the box. I think I got the case for that. Yoshi Island DS. Guitar Hero on Tour Decades. Cartoon Network Racing, I believe. And then for the 3DS, we have New Super Mario Brothers 2. I think I've seen this case somewhere. I might have to go pick it up. And for the regular DS, we have a game called Brave. And then for the DS, we have Pokemon Diamond version. Then over here, I'm going to mention this game, but I may go ahead and get rid of it anyway. It is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare for the DS. I normally don't keep these kind of games, especially for handhelds. I just think they look like crap. I'm definitely keeping this one. This is Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars for the DS. Really, really cool game. And then, of course, Metroid Prime Hunters. First Hunt for the DS. And last but not least, here, as far as this goes, for the 3DS, we have Lego Avengers. I may go ahead and get rid of that too. And, of course, the games keep dropping. It's like I got butter on my hands. Don't need to show that. No, get rid of this game, so it's not worth me talking about it. The sampler I'll keep in here because I know that comes with the PSP. Now I'm going to show you 3 games that I actually got cases for. And ironically, one case I got today from a Unique. I had to go in and speak to a manager, and the manager was cool with it. First off, this is I think this is a game that basically comes with one of the systems, which is the PSP Greatest Hits ATV. Only keeping it because hopefully if I do come across one of the PSP boxes, I'll have that. So let me pull this out. I gotta show you guys some PSPs I got anyway last Sunday. This I think I paid $1.02 for. I think last week at Columbus. It's Thor, God of Thunder for the DS. I am gonna look at it first to see the gameplay. I normally do that with a lot of games before I decide to keep it. I don't really care about price. I care more about gameplay. Like one day, if I decide to just pop it in and play it, I know it won't be a crappy game. Now, I know one of these last week I paid $1 for it. It was just a case at Columbus. The guy had a little sticker on it that said case only. I don't know why somebody didn't buy it. Because normally you go to like a lot of video game stores and or some other flea markets, dudes be wanting like $5 for any case like this. One of them I don't know. But either way you look at it, you got Super Mario. You have Super Mario 64 DS and New Super Mario Brothers. I believe they both have the cases as well. Yep. There's one. Yep. So they both wait. Is that the DS case? Yeah. So they both have the cases. And then this I got from this dude named Teddy. Unfortunately, the Poke Walker is not included, but I will try to track one down. This came out of a deal I worked out with him last Sunday, where I paid like $180, I think. I got a Pokemon Nintendo 64, just the system, no wires, no nothing. He wanted like $40 or $50 more for wires and everything. Of course, we had the controller, I would have paid him more, but he didn't even have the Pokemon controller. So, you know, I was like, nah, I don't need none of the wires, no nothing. You know, so well, we worked the deal out, and he gave me 2 different PSP boxes. PSP box for the 3000 series, and then a PSP box for the 1001 series, which is the original series. And I think I have a whole bunch of PSPs for that particular system. Well, whatever. But I got this box here. I know I had the game. Why am I dropping everything, man? So here you have Pokemon Soul version. It doesn't have the Pokewalker. I will have to try to find one so I can put in here. But again, I had the game, and this is why it's always important to keep your games and stuff, because now I have the game for the box. So I'm gonna put that in there, and I know I need the Pokewalker. I'm not worried about it. Sooner or later I'll get one. Hopefully I'll come across the that and the actual plastic. So it does have the Pokewalker instruction thing here, and it has the thing for the game. So now all I'm basically missing is the actual plastic that goes into the plastic insert that holds the game and the walker in here. But doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, if I had that, that'd be better. But hey, you know, I'll have to get the Pokewalker. At least I know I have the game. So hopefully I'll get that bad boy. And I think that's one of the most expensive things in here is that Pokewalker. So I at least have that complete now. And again, I also have these 2. I know I had them. So I will now complete those. Let me tell you something, man. Nothing's better than having games and then finding cases for them and completing them. This is the best. The best. And of course, it's one of the best things, man. Is being able to, being able to put your game in with the actual Believe it or not, these games are like probably about $15 to $25 now just because they're complete. And I'm gonna show you this in a minute. I actually, I knew I had Daxter, excuse me. And the funny thing is, I was coming out of Watchung today, the Watchung Unique, and somebody actually donated. I was, like they have like a sidewalk outside where you donate, where you drop off your donations, and normally they have people that come out and take the stuff inside. But I guess because they weren't processing today, people had a whole bunch of stuff just sitting there. And I walked in. I had the PSP case in my hand. I mean, of course, I could have just took it to my car and just took it. But I was like, you know what? Some Uniques are really funny about people picking up stuff that people donate in their area and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me go in and ask somebody. So I went in and asked a specific manager, and the manager was like, yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. Just don't broadcast it. And, I was like, it's just an empty case. I mean, what are you going to do with an empty case anyway? I mean, if the game was in there, I would have just left it alone because, but being that, again, it was an empty case. I figured no harm, no foul. So I did went and asked because I knew I had the game. I'm like, yo, I think I have that game. And I was going to leave it. And then I was like, maybe I'm just overthinking it. But I was like, I know I have the game. And here it is. I looked in this bin I keep all my my loose small games and stuff in. Like, as you obviously. And I had this game. So I'll be completing that soon. I think it also had the book. And it's funny because some places are kind of funny when it comes to that shit. They're like, oh no, like I said, some places they don't, they won't do it. Like Red, White, and Blue, they're like, no, they really throw it away. People just do stupid stuff. It's like, what is it? It's not gonna harm you to. It's just crazy. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place here. Obviously, I'm not really. I'm a very organized person, but this is something I just decided. I think it's just best to do this because I know this is gonna be a long video. For the PSP, we have NBA Sports Bigs 2. I think that's okay. Interesting. I don't even know how I got out the thing. but I actually have the game for it. I'm not really only baseball games I ever really enjoyed playing, believe it or not, is the baseball game for the Wii. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. And baseball for the original Nintendo, like Bases Are Loaded, RBI baseball. I can play those all. Even Tommy Lasorda baseball for Genesis, I can play those all day. But like when I try to get into like these regular baseball games for like all different systems, like PS2, PS3, I find them difficult and I find them very difficult to play. And not as far as game skill level, just as far as like what the hell is what's going on. Like, I don't know, maybe it's me. All right. There's another game I got here, DS Retro Atari. I think this game I paid $3 for it in red, white, and blue. This was complete. And of course I got it. It comes with Centipede, Pong, Tempest. Warlords, I never even heard of that game. Missile Command, I remember. Breakout, I don't remember. Sprint, I definitely don't remember. Gravitor, I don't remember. Asteroids, of course, I remember that. I love shooter games. And then Lunar Lander, I don't remember that game either. But these are basically the 10 games that come with it. And being that it is boxed, well, in its case, with the booklet, of course, and the game, it was $3. I figured it was definitely worth it. I mean, come on, retro. I mean, retro games on why not? And my plan this time around, because when I first started getting into video gaming about a little over 3 months ago, I was like, I went like I do with everything else. I went hard at it, and I was just collecting everything just to be shelf things, and then just to be shelf warmers. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to collect and grab everything, every system. I mean, every game for every system. But then I was like, I don't need to. I don't need to get the good games with the rare and the rare with the crappy and the crappy with the okay games. Because it's like there's a good chance, there's a good chance down the line in the future, knowing me, I'm gonna wind up selling off my collection. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you never, I always do. You know what I'm saying? So I would never say you never know. If the price is right, I would get rid of all this shit because it's not gonna say it's easy. It will be time consuming, but it gives me something to do if I ever have to come across picking up this stuff again. I mean, you know how many GI Joes and Transformers I've gotten over the last couple of months. I mean, it is a little slower picking up that stuff now because everybody's grabbing at it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really heavy into collecting them because people do want a lot of money for it. I mean, of course, going out to Columbus, excuse me, you can get this stuff really, really cheap compared to a lot of other places. I don't know why I didn't put the Super Mario Brothers 2 DS game. Oh, that's why I didn't, because I wanted to take a picture of that 3DS game to make sure. I need to take a picture of all my DS games and Game Boy Advance games and stuff so I can take pictures so that way if I do come across cases, I know which cases I need. So I know that's why I kept that game out. These other ones, I'm going to look up the gameplay before I even consider. This, I know it came with the original, Speaking of, let me show you guys the boxes I got from that dude Teddy as well, since we're already here on that subject. Because what I do is I wipe everything down. I wipe everything down before I put anything on shelves and stuff. So I think the sampler came with a newer version of the old 101 model. Why can't you say 101? 1001 model. This is the original one. I do have to get some stuff to put back in here to make it original, of course, like the booklets, and of course the little wired remote thing that you can clip onto your belt or something. So while you can listen to music and stuff on the PSP. And of course we have the Game Boy. But it's the compact video game system. So this is not, I do have the Tetris game. I think I have it up there somewhere. Of course, I don't have the insert to keep this in, to put this in neither. I think I definitely have that cable. I think I have the Game Link cable. So I'll look for that. And if I find it, I'll put it in here. So I really got to try to find that insert for this, as well as the original Game Boy headphones. So I can put in this box with one of the Game Boy systems because I do believe I have one. There's a couple of different boxes to this original Game Boy, obviously, Then of course this is the 3000 model, the black piano finish 3000 model. I don't think I have a 3000 model black plate PSP. I do think I have a blue, and I think I have two different silver versions. But I don't have the black, so I will try to get a black 3000 model PSP to put in here. And this one is virtually basically virtually complete. The only thing, it has the insert and everything. It has the booklet with the books and stuff in it. All it needs here, I forgot what goes here, but it has a 4 gig memory card in here. And I know the battery goes right here, and the system goes on this side. I just gotta look at the content of this. I know this one, they didn't come with the it didn't come with the headset. Well, not the headset, but the actual it. So, I do want to try to complete all my stuff, put stuff in boxes. And anytime I get a chance to get boxes for video games that I have, I try to gravitate and grab them. Of course, I don't want to spend $20. I mean, over $20 on a box. Of course, the handheld boxes are more harder to come by than the system boxes. Only because, again, a lot of people throw away the handheld system boxes, being that it's a handheld. They really don't worry about them. You do. I mean, it is a little easier to come across system boxes because people normally, take the system out, put it back in. Some people just don't throw away boxes to systems. I mean, to the home console systems. These are systems. I'm wilding over here. So you got that. And speaking of another thing I got from him. We got the Pikachu. There's a penny of something in here. I do have to open this up just so I can get that annoying thing out. And like I said, I didn't give him money for the adapter and stuff because I had an extra Nintendo 64 adapter. And this dude, I've been trying to work this deal for a minute, but I guess he was holding it for somebody else because he didn't think I wanted. I don't know what was going on, but at the end of the day, I finally got it home with me. I do have to track down the controller for it. And of course, sometimes you do come across these, but some of them are always missing a case, like this little case for the So all I need for this is the controller. The controller might cost me money because those are always those are kind of hard. These systems, period, are hard to come by. But hopefully I can get a controller for it. It does power on and stuff. I already tested it. I do have to wipe it down and everything. I didn't do that to this one yet because I had a busy week running around doing a whole bunch of shot. I'm also trying to cut down on my profanity, so I'm trying to train myself to try to stop cussing so much because I would like a lot of other people's children and stuff to get used to watching my channel and videos and stuff because, I got that toilet mouth. I'm just used to saying pluck, 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 and SSS and all this other jibber jabber. So I'm trying to avoid that so I can get more children to watch, teenagers and some parents, even if they got teenagers watching a grown man video, nobody wants to really hear that cursing all the time. And I do understand that because sometimes I watch other people's videos and I'm like, damn, the vulgarity of it is crazy. Then I'm like, wait a minute, how am I sitting there talking about them and how they cursing and I'm doing it? These games here, the majority of them are all around $3, $3 to $2. I do try to get all first person games, like games that are exclusively for a specific system. And I already have a lot of games. I must have took over 300 games to my guys in J&L, and they actually told me I need to chill out on the games for a while, which they never told me that. But since I've been collecting, it's one thing when I get the games in good deals or I get them out of rooms and I used to just take them to them. And this is of course after, because like when we first brought this house, I sold off my whole video game collection because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to display them because at that time I was, just shyly contemplating on just picking up certain Hot Toy stuff, certain sideshow stuff, and that's where I was. So I was like, and then I had that huge GI Joe Transformer collection, and I kept getting more and more. So it was like, you know what? I thought I was getting rid of like certain shit. So there I go again with the cussing. But anyway, it's crazy. So I would get stuff but I guess they got so much stuff coming in, not only from me but from other people. It's crazy. And then I'm bringing them stuff. I've been bringing them huge quantities of systems. Some systems broke, some systems in decent condition, some okay, vice versa. And it's just overwhelming for them. You know what I mean? So I do understand that, I was just bringing way too much. Let me see if I can try to keep certain games here. All right, I'll do that. And then I'll just put these on the bottom and show you guys this. There we go. So from the bottom to the top, we got Xbox 360, original Xbox, one Wii game, about 4 PS2 games, and 1 PS4 game. So from the bottom, we have Ultimate Alliance, Forza 2, for the Xbox 360. That's a double game that came with a specific system. I don't remember if I have that game or not, but I think I'm holding on to this game just to try to hopefully get the box with the system in it, where I would just need the game. Then we have Virtua Fighter 5 online for the 360. We have Star Wars, The Force Unleashed 2 for the 360. Love that game. Never completed it. Then we have another double pack that also comes with another system. I believe I have this too. For the 360, it's Lego Indiana Jones and Kung Fu Panda. Then for the original Xbox, again, it is an exclusive for that, and I do like exclusive games. We have Forza Motorsports. For the original Xbox, we have Hitman 2, Namco Museum, Halo 2 multiplayer map pack, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and we have Midway Arcade Treasures and SSX on tour. I love the SSX series for any system. And Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Lockdown. I remember the Rainbow Six, and I think it was Mech Warrior. I did have the Mech Warrior thing, and I think I paid $500 for it, but it was like almost $1,000. It came in a big box with this crazy, atrocious, like controller type thing. It came with it came with like 4 or 5 pieces. It was crazy, and you could it was just bugged out. It was a real huge box that had a whole bunch of stuff, and it made it seem like if you weren't really controlling and inside of Mech Warrior. It's crazy, but it came out for the original Xbox. As that thing is very rare to see. I have not seen one in a while nowhere. I'm pretty sure people have them at like game conventions and stuff. That's probably the only place you would see it. And then of course for the Wii we have Super Mario Galaxy. I do have that game, but I brought basically just to resell it. For the PS2, we have Siphon Filter, the Omega Strand. Again, it is a first person, let alone it is an exclusive game for that specific system. Then we have Guitar Hero Aerosmith, and Guitar Hero 2. And then for the PS4, we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. So these are the games that I've been getting recently. I do have some more games I think I picked up between yesterday and maybe today. I don't think I picked up any games today. So that's that. I have been collecting and getting a lot of the Black Series figuras. My plan was to get a whole bunch of these Star Wars Black Series figures and open them all up. But then I'm like, where am I going to display them? Where I'm going to have them at? So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get them now, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I would love to get my hands on the Mandalorian. I heard that's a good show too. I haven't watched the show yet, but I would love to get my hands on that. On the Mandalorian Black Series Star Wars figure. Not the Mandalorian pop, the actual figure. All righty. So I got a lot of these guys here. Maybe I should just give you guys a quick glance. Right? Why not? We're already doing a live video. Why the F not? So, maybe this person will be entertained. I guess it's like a private show for that one person. It'd be funny if I'm the one watching. Somehow I'm the one that's watching it. Like it actually got, what I mean? That would be freaking hilarious if I'm sitting there entertaining myself and the other person is not even watching. That's crazy. That would be funny. Alrighty then. Anakin kind of got a little messed up. It's a lot of these guys. It's a lot of them. How many I got in my hand here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 of them here. So we got 8 here. If I can keep them from falling. Then we have another 2 on blister card. Of course, Anakin kind of got messed up, unfortunately. But we got Yoda. Actually, this came from the Kmart that was closed. That's a Kmart that's closing down. I forgot what town that is. And they had it priced at $5.50 with, as you can see here, they didn't have much of anything. So they had him, and as you see the price there was $5.50, and it was 50% off of that. So why not being $2.25 for him? So of course, with that rip there, I can care less. I mean, hey, $5.50 is good, let alone $2.25, and they're closing down for good. So it is what it is. The Yoda, I got him somewhere else though. But that was pretty cool otherwise. So that makes 10 of those guys. And then here we have another. Actually, let me show you guys these 2. I might as well since I'm here. Why not? Then I'm going to individually show you each one individually. And we have here, hopefully you guys can see that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10. So we basically have another 10 Black Series here. And then we have the GameStop. I think it's a GameStop exclusive because I don't see it nowhere else. This one here, which is like it's like more like the Baspin version of Luke. I don't know why, it has pictures on him on the box, with the shirt off or something like, with his shirt off training when he's got like sleeves. So I think that was kind of stupid, but whatever. Still a nice piece. Nice piece. All right. So I guess we might as well start with this one up here, right? First of all, let me start with taking the Five Below sticker off. Because if I ever decide to sell it, last thing I need to do is have somebody, advertise that, hey, you pay $5 for it. Because people do that, man. And sometimes people want you to give them a deal or want you to give them not only what it costs, but what, even cheaper than that. And I'm like, nah, that's crazy. That's not going to happen. So it is what it is. All right, so we have number 57 here, which is DJ Canto Bite or Bait, whichever the name it is. I forgot the actor's name. He played in that movie with Tommy Lee Jones where he was like a killer with a knife. It's called Hunting, or The Hunting, or Hunted, or some shit like that. I think his name is Banaco or Banico, some crazy ass weird name. Some name. All right. And actually, he was number 57. Number 62, excuse me, we have Han Solo, or young Han Solo, not Harrison Ford, but from the Solo movie, which I heard was crap. I didn't watch it, but people said it was trash. Number 97, we have First Order Stormtrooper. And of course, we have number 2, which is the second one they did when they first started the Black Series. And you have Ray and BB-8. Head sculpt is terrible on her. Then of course, this one, I guess they stopped doing the numbers. This is Zuckus. Looks like a damn fly. Tell you, I don't know how Star Wars, Then of course we have number 45. We have Kylo Ren. I mean, the actor's a funny looking dude anyway, but that doll just looks like shit. I mean, it really is just disgusting looking. And we have the Walmart exclusive General Veers. Man, Vader did him dirty though. Then number 10, we have the Resistance Trooper. That's weird. I just realized that. I'm an idiot. This is number 100, but I just realized it's the same damn figure. No, I was wondering why he looks so damn familiar. Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony. I don't know why I keep saying Baspin. It's Yavin. But it's basically the same figure, except this one has a medal around his neck. This one I don't think comes with a medal, but he comes with all these other training parts. So, whatever. Whatever. Some of y'all probably like, ha, 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 ha. Your dumbass brought the same figure. Number 97, we have the First Order Stormtrooper in a beat up case or box. Pack, what we want to call it. Then of course this one doesn't have a number. This is the Purge Stormtrooper. I always like those guys because you can always what you call them. Then here we have the Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi. At first I thought it was actually him in like a stormtrooper disguise, but I'm like, wait a minute, that's right, I forgot he was a clone. That was before Anakin. When him and Anakin was still on good terms, before Anakin, started turning to the dark side, killing off halflings and shit. Then we have Finn. This is basically when he had Poe Dameron's coat after he thought Poe died, and when he when the sin swallowed up the whatever fucking kind of aircraft that was there. I go again with the profanity. Then this one we have number 51 when he was actually in disguise when he went back with Chewie and Han Solo, the Harrison Ford Han Solo, to actually rescue Rey. This is right before Han Solo died, which is like probably one of my saddest. I actually not screamed, but I was kind of pissed off in the movie theaters when I went to see this movie. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like I was stuck between like, okay, he's gonna stab his father, he's not gonna stab him, or he's gonna go along something. I was thinking something else was gonna happen. I ain't gonna front. I really didn't anticipate that he was gonna kill Han Solo. To be honest, it was bugged out. But you have Finn in the First Order disguise. Then we have number 95, which is the Second Sister Inquisitor. And we have Vice Admiral Holdo. I do want to take off or try to take off this. I always want to try to take off clearance stickers on stuff. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to make it, seem like it. You know what I mean? I don't mind if it has the regular price on it, like new, like there's some that have stickers at the bottom that say $22.99 or whatever. I don't mind those stickers, but I really don't like stuff having clearance stickers on it. So if I do decide to get rid of it, it's none of nobody's business what I paid for it. I prefer them to think it was retail over, hey, you got it for a good deal. Because people always want to try to stiff you any damn way. And she's number 80, by the way. You know what I mean? Then we have here Sith Trooper. I think I have two of these. Number 92. I think I do have two. I do like army building. And again, I don't mind like these prices, I don't mind. These prices I do. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, if I do decide to get rid of this whole series, at least I know, you know what I mean? And then here you have Dryden Vaz. I don't know where he's from. He's number 79. I did not see. I don't remember Rogue One that often. I saw it one time and I really didn't like it. Even though I watched the whole thing, I was like drifting in and out of sleep and walking in and out of the room because it was more like a suicide movie. And I just thought Disney just did it just to rush it. And I really don't like what they did with the movie, to be honest. I just thought it was a stupid movie. And again, he's number 79. I just really, really didn't particularly care for that movie, man. But I'll probably watch it again anyway. Han Solo, I didn't watch, but again, a lot of people who did watch it say it was terrible. Then you have the Black Series archived Yoda. They had two of these in the GameStop I went to. They had one that didn't have the snake. And I realized that the one with the snake was just a way better paint job. It was just a way better figure than the other one. So that's why I got this one. And then it's funny because they had Anakin, and I was like, I'll come back later because I didn't want to spend it. And here it is. I went to a Kmart that's closing down. I think it's the Kmart in Wayne, New Jersey, I think. And I think they're closing down or something like that. And this is actually up there on the shelf for $5.50. So they wind up being $2.50, and it does have this rip here. I don't give a crap, for that price. So I'll probably wind up taking him out of the packet just because the package is messed up. And again, it was only $2 and change. So why the heck not? I do have stuff all over the place, so you guys got to forgive me. So yeah. Oh. Got this stuff so far out. About to knock it over. I got stuff everywhere, y'all. Let me show you guys this. I can always multitask and go around. Making better time than I thought. Is only under an hour. This guy was actually $2.99 at the unique and and Watch Hong. I think I have one of these guns. I just don't. I think this is for the Xbox 360, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. I'm stupid. Of course it is. It doesn't really have a lot of parts that, it's okay. The scope actually looks like it's cool and it works. I'm not saying I would or wouldn't get I do see a lot of the Caballero or whatever the hell you call it. Hunting, the hunting games and stuff. So maybe I will get a couple of them for this system, being that I do have the gun for it. I think I do have one of these guns also, but I don't remember if it's for the Wii, PS3, or the Xbox 360. But this is pretty cool. And this kind of throws you off because this is actually for the Wii. But being that I see the X right here on the magazine clip, I'm like, okay, this is definitely not for the Wii. It's definitely a 360 version. I wonder if this scope moves. I would think it would. Okay, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just. Oh, I just realized it has a little pump thing too, to where you can. That's pretty cool. Put that up here next to these guys. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Pick this up in the on the coming back in the unique. See, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Interesting. I try to get as much Nerf guns as possible. This is actually $2. There was no percentage. Well, some people did have the 50% off today, but they weren't really sharing it and stuff. But $2 for this. It would have been 98 cents if I could have got somebody with the 50% off. But it is what it is. So still in all, I got a whole bunch of Nerf guns, and I try to hold on to them and stuff. This I saw, and of course I got a tank that I got from the watch home location. This was only 99 cents. I think it is Indiana Jones related because I think it is. It has this thing. It has this thing here, so I'm guessing this is supposed to be like Indiana Jones whip, and that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. When I first picked it up, I'm like, "Where is it from?" And it says Hasbro 2007 on it. So I'm like, you know what? I think that is Indiana Jones related because it has like all the German writing on the side. Um, and if I'm not mistaken, I do have some 3 3/4 figures from another line. I think it's from Ultimate Soldier or something like that. Oh, let me see if I can show them to you. Can I read them? Wait a minute. There they are. So I do have some of these that I got. I think these I got from Red, White, and Blue. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they are like Ultimate Soldier related. Of course, they won't fit in. Well, they actually might fit in the thing, but these are kind of cool. So I am gonna take pictures of this stuff. I'm gonna start taking stuff down in my basement and take pictures of stuff and post it and leave it down there. So that way, once it sells, I know it's in the basement. I'm gonna start doing that, being that I got rid of all the. I put all the Legos in my garage, and everything is stacked on top of one of my storage carts because I have like 3 storage carts I got out of some storage units. But these are some of the like Ultimate Soldier type one I mean I'm one 3 3/4 figures. So I am going to be taking all this stuff and put it in a what you call it. So I'm going to be taking that downstairs. So I'm going to add this to it. And again, this is only $1. Surprisingly, I guess somebody just thought it was a regular cheap truck. And it's funny because most of their trucks and stuff is. Well, I ain't gonna really go by price because it don't make no sense. Because normally you bitch and moan when stuff is too expensive, and then you still can't understand why stuff is cheap. Sometimes it's better just to go along with the flow. This does have some Pokemon cards in here, but I did get some Pokemon cards early in the week too. I think from another unique. And this is actually $1.49 with some cards in it, and I wound up paying 99 cents for another Pokemon tin just for the case, and I brought the case to put those cards in. And those cards, there was two bags, and I paid 99. I think I paid 99 cents or $1.99 for both of those. And then this has cards in it. They just let the cards in there like that. So I'll probably just evenly count the cards and from the other two, and I'll probably just want to put them all in here and just sell it like that. People buy Pokemon cards, so not saying I do, but they do. I like Pikachu. I'm more of a Pikachu than a Pokemon person, Okay, so that's one bag. How much did this stuff cost me today? I didn't save anything because I didn't have the what you call it. So everything what I paid was $15.42. What the hell was $10? Oh, that big Mega Blocks Thomas Mountain thing. That's in the car. I also went to see my car today. The guys did a great job. They couldn't find a quarter panel, but I'm not gonna lie, man. If he painted it, I would have swore that they replaced it. I would have never thought that he repaired it. Just crazy. Let me show you guys a picture of that, as a matter of fact. Because I went there today. They didn't total the car out. Hold on one second, you guys and girls out there. They had to text this person that. So this is actually, let me show you guys a picture of the car. Because I think maybe some people saw the video, but let me show you a video of my car on the day of the accident, so you can see just how bad it looks. So that is the left front quarter panel. It is smushed in almost accordion like all the way down to the bumper. As you can see, my wheel. And let me show you guys another pic. Here's another picture of it. As you can see, where the framing around a light. Thank God, I paid like $1,000 for those fucking lights, and thank God my lights weren't busted. I ain't gonna front though. For some of you guys and girls out there may not like this, but if my car wasn't kind of stuck to her car, I don't care. There was a cop there already doing a report for the same thing. I told him, I said, yo, you'll be locking me up right now. And he's like, yo, bro, trust me, I totally understand. He wasn't being a prick or nothing about it. He knew I meant it. I told him, I said, yo, if I could get out this car, you'd be locking me up right now or tasing me. Because I swear I would have beat the living S out of her. Because of what she did. You know, there was, like people, like when you have no remorse for somebody else, that just pisses me off. So this is basically, I mean, it's a lot worse in person. I mean, this was basically, you not only have to, but you should basically just take the whole quarter panel off and put a new one on. That's how bad it was. It was that bad to even the adjuster. And we all know these adjusters are funny. Even the adjuster was like, yeah, you're going to need a new one. But these guys did a fantastic job on it. Like, let me show you it. I didn't show the, I mean, my car got scratches all down the left side. So they got to do the whole left side of the car. This is basically where he's at now. That's the work he done. Of course, all the way down to my door, even to my midsection. I'm sorry for the glare. If you guys could pause it and see it a little better. Sorry about that. And here's another pic of the side of the car too. The guy did a great job on that, man. And here's another pic. See if I can show you. Here it is. Again, it's the glare. The glare is a little hard to see. But, surprisingly, he did a great job on it. I told him to take the racing stripes off. I just said, just take the racing stripes off the damn car, man. Because they kind of messed up now. So, just take it off. All right. So, we did that. Okay. So, let me show you. I'll get to this in a second. Now, this is the other thing. And this other, I got this one from the watch home, which is ironic because this basically goes neck and neck. I don't know if this is I don't think this is Hasbro. It says Unimax Toys 2007, which is ironic because the other one was a Hasbro 2007 thing. So I'm going to go ahead and, sell all this stuff together. Obviously, this is 3" 3/4. Really, really nice though. It's probably missing cannon, I believe, or an extended piece. I know this is definitely missing. This one is definitely missing the cover. But come on, for $3, can't argue with that. And this is definitely an American tank. I think it's a Bradley tank, as a matter of fact. But really, really nice. And it was $3. And the watch home location. Somebody else was telling me about their location prices being a little bit more lenient on stuff. I don't think so. I just think if they really don't know what the hell they're selling half the time, they just do that. That's just my thoughts. And it is what it is, man. Whatever. So I'm gonna take this down as well. And just sell this stuff like, whole German thing there on eBay. I opened this up. This has some extra parts in it, but It definitely has Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and Batman in here, and it also has Harley Quinn's that mallet. I don't know if it has. I don't know if it has all of the pieces for the cycle or her thing, but there's some other pieces in there. But it does have all three of the characters, and this surprisingly was only this is $3.99, $3.99 at that location. Very rare do I see that. Especially their Legos are always overpriced, but guess the right person did that one. Then here we have the Minecraft. It says the Iron Golem. I don't know how many figures are in here, but I did notice that it did have Alex in here. I think I saw Alex, and this is $3.49. I think it was only $49. Yeah, it was basically 50 cents cheaper than the Batman one we just I just did. So, you know. Righty, right. So I know I didn't save anything here, but let me show you guys this stuff anyway. And I actually thought I did. I didn't remember if I had this game or not, so I picked up an extra copy. But it is what it is. Not this one. Here you have Die Hard Trilogy 2 for the PlayStation. PS4 games are becoming a lot more scarce to come by, especially in the original jewel case with the booklet and everything. It was $5, no deal on it. I just grabbed it because I always liked the Die Hard trilogies. Never owned one. This is the game I was telling you about. This is the one that I early in Watch Home where I asked the manager if I can have it because the case was empty. So, without further ado, of course, it does have the little booklet thingamajig in here, and it has the actual book or manual. And I believe this is also the greatest hits. They're both greatest hits. So, that basically takes care of that. I do have to wipe down. When I wipe down my Nintendo 64, I wipe this down. Let me take the tag off of it. I always try to take tags off of anything if it's not that hard, because when I have my games, I don't really want anything on it. And especially their annoying stickers, man. GameStop got some of the most annoying stickers when you want to take the stuff off. Depending on how old the game is, sometimes it's virtually almost impossible to get the price stickers and stuff off of these. I see I still have one view, so thank you for that, viewer. This might just be a private view for you. I may not even fucking post this. So this definitely got to be cleaned along with this one. I was going to go ahead and do my what's it called today, but I do plan on going to Columbus Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to sell, but I am going to go there to sell to certain people. The dude Kevin, he buys, so I might take stuff to him and sell it. And maybe if I could work this deal out for some more Marvel Legends stuff I got, maybe I could work something out with Jerry for tomorrow, or maybe I'll just take him and stuff Sunday as well. This I picked up today. I looked it up online, and it's selling between upper 20s. So I could basically make a $12 profit on this after the eBay fees and stuff. It is for PC. It says plus bonus DVD. It is Need for Speed Most Wanted Black Edition. It was actually $3.99. I don't even know why they got computer games that expensive anyway and unique. Even though this game is worth a bit, still in all, I am still contemplating on getting another PC, but trying to get an older gaming PC just so I can play these games. I don't want to just get a regular PC and then these games don't run to its full potential. I do want to get a nice PC game that plays like the older games in this thing. I don't really care for all the newer shit. I did open it up. Oh shit, that's right. Wow, here's another action replay DS. Oh, that's right. I forgot that was in here. So there's another booklet or something missing out of here, but at least it does have the manual for the actual game. I did notice that it had all 4 discs in here because I think it comes with 5. And to me, that was important. There could be something else missing here, but the important part is it does have those discs. And for some reason, I want to let this last one go. And they're all in really, really good condition. So again, like I said, I'm gonna take all this stuff down and a lot of stuff I'm gonna take downstairs and take pictures of. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the black edition. We have disc 1. Got a couple of scuffs on it, but playable. We have disc 2, even less scratches. We have disc 3, virtually no scratches. And then we have disc 4, has a couple of scratches on it. And then we have black edition exclusive DVD. So, and I did look at all that. So I knew that I'm like, okay, important part is it has all the discs in it. Only problem is some of these games, some of these PC games, and it looked like I think it's still missing a CD. It may not be, but I think it is. I think it's still missing something else. Oh, okay, so it does have the code in the back. I guess that's the code. Oh, it does have the code anyway, or maybe that's the cheat code. Who the hell knows? But whatever. So yeah, got that. This is supposed to be for sale. So I do got to list more stuff. Oh, I got this bag. I don't know why the hell I bought it. It was $4 from Watch Hong. Why did I buy this? Because these figures look generically crappy. These two guys definitely not G.I. Joe related junk. All right, I do have some of these guys here, so I may go ahead and relist them. These are the core guys, like fake G.I. Joes, they call them. I remember like a year ago, these things used to be popping, man. You know, like as soon as you put them up, they sold. This year, I don't know what's going on. This, I don't know where the hell this is from, but it is a really nice articulated figure. Oh, wow. I said that until I saw the arm. The arms are not articulated. But it is a real weird figure. Look it up and see what it is. It's a really cool looking figure, though. Hey, why the hell did I pay that much money for this? No, this guy looks like some kind of, I don't know what he is. And it did have this nice Gollum figure. Of course, he must be part of Lord of the Rings. But he shouldn't be because I think he's kind of tall for a Lord of the Rings figure. But it is nice articulated. So I'm gonna keep that. I mean, he is, I'm not gonna lie and say he's not, because he's definitely one of the reasons why I actually kept why I paid the $4 for it, because I saw how articulated it was. All these, when I take, there's a lady named Stephanie, I take stuff too. I take toys and stuff too. So when I do get extra access stuff, I just throw everything in and sell it to her for one price. And normally we normally always do a deal anyway. Sometimes she'll just tell me right off the bat that's too much for her. Then we wind up doing a better deal. And sometimes she'll be like, okay, that's cool. And she takes it. And again, I have another copy of the James Bond 007. This one was actually $4. I realized I had one up here. I got 2 of them. I got the blue cartridge one, which is something is not too enough or something is whatever the hell. So if this is an upgrade to the one I got, I'll just switch them because I always do that. I'll keep the better one, of course, and sell off the other one. Of course, this one I probably just messed up the writing anyway. They put the sticker in the back of it. No, actually, that was basically how this was because this sticker didn't cause no damage to the back. That's basically how it was anyway. So this may not be an upgrade just for the back. I'll look it up and see. Of course, this is one of the grails for the Nintendo 64. Not saying it's a expensive game. It was at one time, but now they're all over the damn place now. So you got that. All right, moving on. From Kmart. I like these. These are basically Star Wars Galaxy Adventures. We have the Jet Troopers, 2 of them. Then we have the Transformers Cyberverse, Power of the Spark. We got Optimus, and we have Megatron. Booyah! Look at these prices on the bottom. $7 each, so they wind up being $3.35 each. So this particular Kmart is still getting stuff because these were actually when I was there a couple of days ago when I got the Anakin, it wasn't there, but now they're telling me that they're not gonna be getting any more stuff in. Oh, these are basically for resale. They're not for me to keep. I just got them. I figured maybe if I can go to the market, I can get rid of them, being that they are. Christmas is coming around, so I may drop back down there again. Then, of course, we have the Lost Galaxy Magna Defender Power Rangers. I do like the Power Ranger line. I'm kind of messed up though because my plan was not to get these guys. My plan was basically to just get and collect the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers of these guys and not go into all this other stuff. That really wasn't my plan. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this dude yet. So I'm still kind of thinking about it, contemplating what I'm gonna do with that. And this says $10 off of .com. Must be redeemed. Must be I'm not gonna deal with that. Why the hell I want to buy anything from a company that's closing their damn doors? I don't trust any company that's going out of business. I don't care how many stores they got open. All right. I also got these. The first thing I purchased today was let me show you these two. I got from the Goodwill in Union. These were actually $5. I'm about to say they look like Star Wars oriented. I didn't notice it before, but I did plug them up and they do work. I don't know what system they are. Turtle Beach, $5, and I figured they are wired headphones and not wireless. But I was like, for $5 they work. Why not? And again, it is Star Wars related, so I was like, all right, $5 for that. This was actually $8. Of course, I didn't even ask them if they can lower it because they have some of their managers and employees there are kind of mentally disturbed or mentally messed up in the head because not to say nothing wrong with the fact that Goodwill hire a lot of people with mental and physical defects. I don't see nothing wrong with people hiring people, to do stuff, but some of them are a little some of them are in a way disrespectful. It's hard to I still think that if you put people like that in the workplace, they themselves and you have to be kind of the company and them individually should be responsible for their actions. And some of them are are rude, and it's kind of hard to reason with them because they're kind of they don't think like a regular normal human being. And in a way, I kind of frown down when companies hire people like that because I was in another Goodwill in Plainfield, and this one dude was talking to himself, and then when I was asking him questions, he kind of backed up and then kind of came toward me a little bit, like he was like he didn't want to, he was having a hissy fit or whatever. And not to lie, I'm about to whoop his ass. I ain't giving front. I was gonna punch him in his fucking face if he got too close to me because I'm like, yo, I don't care. At that point, I don't care about you being handicapped, dude. You come near me, I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna break your fucking face. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if you're a woman or a man. Somebody hit you, it hurts. And I don't know what kind of retarded strength he got or whatever. He was about to get his ass whooped. And that's why in a lot of ways, I just don't think that they should hire a lot of people with mental instabilities because of those reasons. Because, if you got people in the store, some people and their children may be afraid or may get scared dealing with a person with those kind of mental issues. Anyway, we got this level up stand. I did get one from Unique. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. Obviously, you can't miss it. It's white with blue. I do like how they did that. I got that. It was $9.99, and the manager hooked me up with $5 under. because it was dirty. And when I cleaned it up very nice, like almost new. I know for a fact that they had it clean in that condition, they wouldn't have said no. I mean, hell, it probably wouldn't even been 99. It probably would have been 14.99 or more. This was actually $8, and this is for the. When I first saw it, I knew what it was. I knew what it was for, as far as game related. And I was like, oh shit, I know that. I know that's basically the counterpart to my Wii one I have. But I thought it was for the PlayStation because I didn't remember if the Xbox 360 version was white with the gray and green to it. But I guess this makes sense being black with that green, because that's basically Xbox's colors. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And it says right here, Zigzag Gaming Tower for Xbox 360. Level up. So somebody definitely donated that. I'm cool with that. So you got that. I showed you guys the Cyberverse. I showed you guys these Star Wars Galaxy Adventures. Let me show you the other ones I have over here. I do like them. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. So most of the stuff I do have boxed or packaged. I plan on keeping them like that. Because I may hold on to them and then sell them off later. I don't know yet. But I got another 4. I thought I had more than this. But you have Chewbacca here. You have Darth Vader and Kylo Ren, grandfather and grandson. And you have BB-8 and R2-D2. 2-pack. Thought that was cool, but I still think they should have did R2-D2 with C-3PO. I don't know why they did R2-D2 with BB-8. Not saying that I don't like BB-8. I just don't understand why they did that. Being that these two are such a huge duo, didn't make sense to me. But what does? While I'm getting this too, I don't remember where I got it from, but I think I did get an extra bow. So this is actually the Zelda game with the bow. I mean, not the bow, the actual game. And I have the here. So now I got 2 copies. So I may hold on to this. That way I can keep the one in the box. I don't know yet. I got to look at the condition and see which one is in better condition, if anything. So that's cool. The Wii Link's crossbow training. And again, I think I do have an extra gun, and I know that bow I got from I definitely got that one because I think the other one I got in the box, I think I got it from Red, White, and Blue if I'm not mistaken. But the other bow I got from Watch Home Unique. I know that for a fact. So we got that stuff. What else am I looking at? Oh, I got some of these Hot Wheels cars. I'm not going to show them because I don't want this kid to see them. Don't want him to see them. So I got to put these in here. Actually, I think it's in this drawer. Hold these off because, he loves Hot Wheels. And, for Christmas, I'm going to give him some. Then I got these dudes here. Go along. I got 3 of these. I just don't remember what the hell I just put the other one right now. This is fucking. I'm all over the place like a damn overgrown child, man. So, and these were $5.50 from Kmart. You have Prowl, Cosmic Patrol, and you have Skybite, Driller Drive. Okay. So I'm guessing these other things are probably, obviously they add to, so Skybite is like a shark. And then Driller Drive it says Spark Armor. So I guess that's some kind of armor that you basically put on him in robot mode. And Cosmic Patrol is, I guess, a ship. And I guess it helps, it combines with Prowl. So it says Starscream, Jetfire, Skybite. So I'm guessing those are some other ones that I guess go along with this particular line. I got them because they were cheap. That's why I got them. Oh, Here's the other one. It was right here. So I guess they come with 3 different packaging, maybe 4. And so we have Bumblebee here. It says Sting Shot Bumblebee. I just realized that. Why is Bumblebee bigger? It looks like Bumblebee is bigger than yeah, I don't like this line. I don't like this line at all. I see Bumblebee is bigger than Prowl, and he shouldn't be. Really, really stupid. So he's definitely bigger. So these are going to go out to be sold. They were cheap. I think he was actually $350 or something like that. The lady just scanned it. It didn't have a what's it called like the other ones had, and she just scanned it, and it was $3 something. So let me take off the stickers on this too. I don't remember if I took off the Cyberverse stickers, but my plan is basically these are definitely brought to disposably sell. I had no intentions of keeping the Cyberverse guys anyway. Let me just make sure I take off I did take the stickers off. So again, you got Optimus Prime, and he comes with Sky Turban, and Megatron comes with Chopper Cut. Stupid names. So of course, Sky Turban basically combines with Optimus for some kind of spark armor, as well as Chopper Cut with Megatron. Of course, Megatron version of it looks a lot more stupider. They all look, I don't know. These are, I guess they're meant for more targeted toward children, or maybe you got to watch the show to understand. But they were so cheap. I think for all 5 of them, it cost me about $15, if that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think even regular Bumblebee goes for just $15 by himself. So to get 5 pieces for $15, and they all sealed. Sealed in pretty good condition. I mean, if I can I'll probably put them on eBay. I'll probably take them downstairs, put them on eBay, because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take pictures of stuff, put it on eBay, and try to sell stuff before tomorrow or Sunday anyway. Because I'll be going out to the market Sunday, so I'm gonna be taking this stuff with me. Alrighty then, and then here, these are hot. These I picked up today in Walmart. They're definitely die cast because they got I figured that. Oh, wait, does it say it? No. So we got I actually have Optimus, and I have Soundwave, which are the newer versions of the old whatever they call it, and these are really, really cool. And I definitely grabbed these. These are $19.99. I think they did Bumblebee in them. They were like I think they were under $10, but I guess these, since they come with 2 things. And I did have a lot of the cassettes growing up, but I never had them on card, and I never had them complete in this condition. So this is pretty cool. And I think most of this stuff, this is just basically like a Walmart brand. So here you have Decepticon Frenzy and Laserbeak, which is pretty cool. I remember Frenzy from the movie. He was just all over the place. Laserbeak. And then you have Decepticon Ravage, which is the dog or the cat, excuse me. And you have Decepticon Rumble. Of course, Rumble's is it Rumble that's supposed to come with like arm things or something? I think it was. So I think there's like another pack. I think it was like between 6 and maybe 8 different cassettes for Soundwave. So that was pretty cool. So I saw these, I was like, oh snap. And it's funny because I was just there the other day. Now I see why the scalpers, or whatever they call those guys and girls who go early in the morning to get stuff. Now I do see why they they go every day, sometimes twice a day, because you never know when these guys are gonna put stuff out. All right. Oh, there's a bottle of water right down here. No wonder why this bag was heavy. Then here we got a whole bunch of these guys. Whole bunch of these. These I got from, I actually paid 99 cents for them each. So we're going to count them out. I'm not going to go crazy. I have some more over here somewhere that I picked up the other day, and I went back to get more. There was a 99-cent store, and I thought they were bootleg. I was like, but then I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute, no, these are Lego. These are Lego. Because I was like, no, they're not Lego. They probably say that Chinese thing on it, but I kept looking at them. I'm like, yo, these are Lego. I had to keep playing around because I couldn't understand why they were, and then they just came out. I believe this is what series. These are what series 19. Anyway, I'm gonna count them. I'm not gonna count the difference of them. Maybe I should, right? So the Disney ones, the Lego Disney minifigures, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think that's all of it. Whoa, what? Oh, there's a hole in the bag. Oh, my batteries are coming out. So I think I counted what, 18? If it's 18, this might be 19. It must have came out the bag with the batteries. I gotta hide my batteries because my damn 19-year-old likes taking batteries and stuff. Put this in there. That way I know that they're. Yeah, it definitely came out. It definitely came out the bottom. So I think that's 19 of the Disney ones. Let's count the green. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3 is 19. 22. So we got 22 of the green in this ripped up bag. Yep, there's a hole there. Cheap ass bags. And I picked up, I think I got like 7 to 9 more that I got over there in the corner from the other day, but it's the green packs. Let me see. Let me go. Excuse me a second. You guys gotta give me a minute here. Nature calls, and I want to see how many I got in this pack because I know I've been walking on them all day too. So I probably broke a couple pieces out, at least 2 of them. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, so let's see how many I got because they're all over the place, and I gotta clean up this damn room anyway. My room is my office room, whatever you want to call it, is a nasty mess, and I do mean nasty.
I got crap all over the place. We had what? Whoa, we had what? 20. Oh, shit. We have about what? 22 of those green ones, right? Let's count how many of these things I got. Let me put this stuff in the garbage because I miss the garbage so much. I know I boiled this up as garbage. I thought I brought more than that. I know my wife was over there cleaning up my office. I hope she didn't throw nothing away by mistake. I thought I had more than this, to be honest. She probably thought it was all garbage and threw it away. Because I know I had more. I know she's gonna be like, why you say I throw things away? That's why I tell her, I said, leave my stuff alone, man. Don't touch. If you don't touch my stuff and stop touching stuff and forget what stuff is, then nobody would accuse you of stuff, you know? Yeah, I know how women are, especially if you're married, man. They're all great until you get married. As soon as you get married, you're like, oh my God, when can you get rid of them? Sometimes they're great, and sometimes you just want to rip their damn heads off and play basketball with it.
I know some of y'all out there can't say that. I can always say that because my wife knows that I, whatever. So here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 and 22. So 8 and 22 is 30. So we got 30 of the green ones and I think 19 of the blue. So I'll probably just set a table out and just put them all out for sale with some of the other Lego stuff. Try to sell it that way. What is in here? Okay, I know what that is. All right, what else we got? I know we got more than that. Of course, this is going to be one of them. I just got to take this price off the side. I always try to sell Lego with Lego. So this stuff has got to go down for sale. Marvel Legends Forge. I don't remember if I had him. This is from the Caliban wave. I was contemplating on just getting the X-Men figures and collect them, just X-Men. But I don't really know if I'm gonna do that. I may just get some. I don't know, because I'm an X-Men fan. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with Caliban with him yet. This was $40 in GameStop. The Uncanny X-Men, X-Men X-Force. I'm about to say Darth Maul. Deadpool. I do gotta find a receipt for my Hulk. I got the gray Hulk version of this. That's like $50. I have to call that particular GameStop to see if they still got the white box to him because the assholes did not tell me they had the fucking white box. I didn't even know it came with a white box. So I am a little upset with that and I'm still cursing. Sorry about that. It just kind of ticks me off a little bit. So I got this today from West Orange. And I also picked this up. NBA 2K18. It was actually $2 and change. I brought another PS4 game too, Yakuza. So one of these days I'm gonna stay home and play both of these. I definitely gotta play Yakuza before the 7 days are up. If not, I'm stuck with it. And I think I paid like $18 or $17 for that. And I haven't played my PlayStation 4 in a while. I still have the last Tomb Raider that came out. But I paid I think $65 for it. I still have that still sitting in the in brand new in the case. Maybe. I don't know if my son I did the same thing for Grand Theft Auto 5. When Grand Theft Auto 5 first came out, I brought it. My son right now, if he didn't take it out, if he didn't open it up, it would still be sealed. The original Grand Theft Auto 5. I had that game sitting for at least 6-7 months before he's the one that opened up and played it. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be played. It would still be sitting brand new sealed right now. Crazy. I do that a lot. This guy here, Pokemon Edition Nintendo Switch Lite. I think it's called Zakian and Zamazenta, or whatever the hell edition, whatever you call it. This is definitely gonna stay. Again, I am a Pikachu fan. I'm definitely a Pikachu person. I'm not really a fan of Pokemon like that, but this is such a sweet colored. I love pink. I love pink and red are my colors. I mean, red is my favorite color, but pink is right next to it. You add a little white to red, and you get pink. I love the way pink highlights and hits me when I do wear pink, and when I do wear it, people always compliment me on it because for some reason pink and my skin tone just matches. It's just very radiant in color. So, and I do like that blue hit too. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I had I think the yellow one or the green one. I can't remember which one. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I could go to GameStop and not trade in, but it was still sealed new. So I figured maybe they'll let me switch it out, and they did let me switch it out. And I was like, they're both the same price, and I know this one would be worth a lot more than those. Being that this is a special edition one, I don't know how long they're gonna have this. I know Pokemon, anything Pokemon, Mario, Zelda type related stuff is hard, so I was like, okay, definitely gonna do that, and I was able to switch it out for that one, so that way I had to pay 200. That was pretty cool. So okay, I showed you guys this. What's this one here? Oh yeah, this is I know what this is. This is Magic cards I picked up from Kmart as well. This stuff here, a whole bag full of Magic stuff I'm gonna take downstairs and take pictures of. And whenever I got downstairs in the basement, I'm gonna take pictures of all this stuff, and then I'm gonna post it. Hopefully, be able to sell it. Yeah, here's all the Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards, I'm not gonna put out there on eBay to sell. When it comes to cards, I prefer just to sell new cards. I don't want to. So my plan is to take all this Magic crap and just sell it all. Here's the other Pokemon thing. I just gotta find the other Pokemon tin. But a lot of different Pokemon stuff. We'll look them all up and see what they're going for. I'm not gonna show it. Doesn't make any sense showing it. This is just stuff I do gotta take downstairs. I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna do that soon. Just cause I want to get the ball rolling. Because the faster I post this stuff up, I would at least have hopefully a day tomorrow to be able to get rid of this stuff. Speaking of that, the same idiots I was just talking about over in I think that's Lodi, maybe at the Lodi GameStop in like a little strip mall thingy. Again, being in the right place in the right time, because I wound up getting this. And the guy said he deleted everything already and stuff, and they didn't like that. Most of the cords he got in here are shorter, but I do believe that the PS4 works because he took it into GameStop and they damn sure would have tested it anyway to make sure it works. And he said it worked, so I took his word for it. So this only wound up costing me what? I think I gave him $115 for the PS4 because that was basically their offer. But they was gonna charge him for the HDMI. This HDMI, they said. So for you guys and girls out there, if you ever want to trade in your PS4 or 360, or Xbox One, keep in mind you have to give them the original power cord, the original HDMI, and or the original control wire. It has to be the original or longer. They can be longer, or it has to be the standard. It can't be shorter. So that was another reason why they gave him a hard time. They gave him a hard time because it was everything was shorter. So they were gonna charge him, and they do that. Like they will charge you, like they'll take your system, but they'll either take the stuff out of the new system to replace it, or they'll charge you for the system. So it's bad enough they're already giving you a cheap ass price for your stuff. But now on top of giving you a cheaper price for your stuff, they're also taking off more money for stuff. Yeah, like the gimmick GameStop have is crazy. I see why people have a lot of issues with them. I mean, I think the guy definitely should have cleaned the system. That's the only thing I don't understand on why people do that. Like me, I'm a guy who shop with my eyes. I knew I was getting a good system, so I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? This system basically it is the day one launch. I think he said it was a 1 terabyte, not the 500 gig. And I was like, nah, it's got to be new because the 1 terabyte is But I found out that in the launch they did have a couple of 1 terabyte. I still don't believe that. I mean I could be wrong, but they said they said that they did release some 1 terabytes at launch. I still don't believe that because I don't remember no video gaming having a 1 terabyte hard drive for any system, for no PS4 or Xbox One. I'm sorry, but when they first came out, I just don't think so. I think the guy who works in the GameStop and him are wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But it's funny because right here it says 500 gig right here, but I think his system is a 1 terabyte. So, or maybe it's a 500 and he just didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Whatever. I also got an Xbox One S that I got on Sunday from the market, from the Columbus market. It does power on, but there is a nasty noise coming from the system. And at first, I was gonna be on some grimy shit like the Liddy was, and take it back and say this doesn't work. But I figured, I only paid $30 for it, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for what it is. It does. It makes nasty noise, so I doubt it works. I need to plug it up and see, to be honest. But I don't think I have any Xbox One games that I would risk putting in there getting stuck and or getting messed up. Because almost all the Xbox One games I have, I like. And I wouldn't want to replace it because it's very hard to come across Xbox One and PS4 games. And when you do get them in red, white, and blue. And then this, like I said, I did get rid of last Sunday almost all the other bins that I had. I basically let people keep it with the stuff. There was only $3, so basically it really cost me nothing. So this one here, I decided, and this one here, I think I'm putting my Black Series figures in here. You know what I mean? So I might just post them all on eBay. I don't know. I did put this in here because the same day I got this stuff is the same day I got everything else. Yakuza. It was actually pre-owned at $20. Okay. So I'll probably play it a little bit. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll return it back. And this bad boy here. The Neanderthals forgot to give me the white box for this. So this was actually $50. Now I see it trending lower. So it is what it is. Some one part of me is like maybe I should take it back since it's going for lower. That's the only problem with a lot of this stuff, man. And when people offering this shit lower, they're stealing this stuff because they're fucking thieves. They gotta be. This game here, obviously, you still see the price on there was $2.99. Moshi Monsters, Moshling's Theme Park. So I'm gonna look this up too and see if it's worth keeping. If not, I'll get rid of it. This is actually $6. Baseball card album, but it's got wrestling cards in it. So a nice amount of them too. So maybe I'll hold on to these. I don't know. But they are wrestling cards. $6. And we have here 80th anniversary Thor, $30. Mighty Thor. He's definitely going in my whatchamacallit. And we got some more games. Games. For the Wii, we have Resident Evil Wii Edition or Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. I hope I don't have that game because I paid $3 for this one. Then here we have the Xbox 360 2K Sport Combo Pack, Major League Baseball 2K12, along with NBA 2K12. So I basically got that because it was a 2-pack. Then, of course, we have the Xbox 360 Fight Night Champion. This is when the game really got shitty. I mean, I still think Fight Night Round 3 was the best one. 4 I didn't like too much. This one I really care about. But it was $1.99. I don't know what I just did, but whatever. There you go. And then here in this bag here, I got this earlier in the day. PlayStation 2 Route 66 game, $1.99. This was $2.99. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Never played this game, but I always heard good reviews about it. Take that off now, so I could wipe it down and then put it with the other ones when I do put my other games away. And we're about 2 hours. Hopefully, somebody whoever's watching. I think it's my cousin Russell watching. If it is you, Russ, man, say something. He probably fell asleep anyway. He probably just got it playing and fell asleep to my voice and shit, like I'm Barry Manilow or something. But if there's somebody else out there in YouTube land watching it and just sitting back, shooting the breeze and doing what they're doing, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Appreciate whoever that. It'd be funny if I'm somehow I'm the other watcher. This is actually expensive. The card is a little bent now. It was actually $5. I looked it up. It's going for a decent amount of money. This is Houston Rockets James Harden. Series 27 from McFarlane Toys. I gotta take off that writing. This surprisingly was $6, and surprisingly it's going for around $27. And it is buildable figures, elite Praetorian guard, I believe, sealed new. Surprisingly, they didn't write on the box. I noticed that they're not doing that much on a lot of this stuff, which is I'm glad. I do have a new bottle of acetone, so I can take stuff off. So I will be taking this downstairs too to take pictures of all the Lego stuff, trying to sell it. Then last but not least, yet another DS case. They get so many DSs in red, white, and blue. This was actually $20, and why I brought it. I really wasn't gonna buy it, but I did buy it. Take the price off. And these damn staples they be adding. Sometimes you gotta look 2 or 3 times because sometimes they'll the guy, the electronic jackass who prices everything, he'll put this stuff up because normally they're supposed to put everything in the electronic bucket, but I guess sometimes he just don't. So this is basically the system. I don't even know if I tested this. Did I even test it to see what comes on? No, I didn't. I wonder if it was on and I didn't realize it or whatever. But anyway, it's in really, really good shape. I get so many of these rose gold colors. This does come with Battleship Sorry Connect 4 Trouble in it, but there's another game as well. So I'm definitely gonna plug this up. See, it has headphones too. Somebody got headphones for it. It's probably DS headphones. Yep, they're pretty nasty looking too. Somebody else just texted me. So I'm definitely gonna $20. The guy I know, he gives $10 for systems. A lot of people give $10 for DS and DS Lites now because they always have way too many. Some of y'all probably like, wow, that's kind of cheap. Yeah, it is, but normally I buy this stuff for the games and it varies.
or if I know for a fact that I need to upgrade, or I'm like, you know what, I think this system made it look better than mine. This one doesn't.
It's Eddie. This guy owes me money. Excuse me a second, y'all. Hello?
You
Hey, Eddie, what's up, man?
got a question, man.
Yep.
Those the refs, all the ones with the signatures on them.
Uh-huh.
You bought them like that, or was that something that? Yeah, that's my question.
No, all this stuff, I was there. I was there for all that.
Okay.
Yeah, everything there.
All right, cool.
All right.
That was my question.
Yeah. Yeah, everything is me. I mean, like, you know, so you won't have to worry about that.
All right. How'd you make out with the car?
No, I was just there looking at what they were doing. I'll send you pictures of it. I'll send you pictures of what I'm gonna send you like maybe two or three pictures of where the girl hit me at on the 27th, and then I'm gonna show you some pictures of what I saw today. I mean, I thought they were gonna replace the quarter panel. They couldn't find it, not even an OEM. But the way they did it, you never. I mean, I was just mesmerized. I couldn't believe that they fixed it. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, right? So
Yeah. He definitely know what he's doing, man. I'm gonna show you pictures of it. I told him to take the green racing stripes off too, because I'm gonna get all that done. So I told him just take them off, and I'll just redo it.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Have a good night, man.
You too.
Oh, yeah. So what? So you want the stuff, or are you still contemplating?
I want what stuff?
The sign stuff.
Oh no! I was asking about the ones in the box.
Ones in a box.
Yeah, there's some wrestlers here that got signatures on them.
Wrestling.
Yeah, some wrestling pops. So Jake the Snake Robbers.
Oh yeah. The ones you got. Yeah. That stuff is signed. Yeah. All that stuff is they're all signed.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask you if like you said you were there for him. That's all.
Yeah. Because because I thought you meant the Stan Lee stuff. I thought you meant the Marvel Legends and the other stuff that you said you was gonna get back to me on. That's what I thought you was talking about.
Yeah, no, but anyways, I can't now. Anyways, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna come up with the money to pay you tomorrow. I mean, I gave you my word, I'm gonna pay you. So, but now I'm like,
I wish I knew ahead of time, because I would have said next week would have been fine to pay the rest. But I already promised this dude tomorrow night I'm gonna give him because he's got to buy some more He's got to buy some more. What do you call that stuff? Some more materials for the paint and everything. So, yeah. All right, man. You have a good night, bro.
You too.
Sorry about that, you guys and girls out there. Ain't nobody watching anyway. So anyway, for that pink DS. Oh, actually, it is powering on, as you see there. But just because it does that, you're not really out the woods yet. But normally when I do get a lot of these systems, they normally do work. So let me see if it does power on. Well, the battery wasn't dead long enough. So yeah. So it does have the stylus in it, and it's in pretty good condition. So it is charging, so that's a plus. Thank God. So at least no, that's worth about $10. I basically bought it for one game. None of these are them, but here you have My Sims for the DS. You have Brain Age for the DS. You have Pets Cats 2 for the DS. I don't know what is it with girls and these fucking pet games. Man, why they could never have like real top of line banging games like Pokemon or something. Everything is always these cheap. And it's funny because most of these games are the same price those games were. So I don't understand these people, man. I don't get it. These games are like what? About the same price. Has another version of the same game that they have already in their game. I mean, in the system, which is like Battleship, Sorry, Trouble, and Connect 4. You can tell some cheap ass person brought this for this girl. And you got Spore Creatures for the DS. Yep. You have Paws and Claws, Cats and Dogs. Then you have Tinkerbell. I'll probably look up that game. And of course, you got these DS cases that I'm not gonna keep. I'll just add them to the thing. Then the reason why I brought it was for this game. Of course, what I mean, here you have Imagine figure skating, Playground, Disney Princess Magical Jewels. And the reason why I brought this system was for this. Zelda Phantom Hourglass for the DS. I didn't even look this up. I meant to look it up, but you know, the cashiers, they like drama queens. They're very rude, arrogant, and disgusting. I shouldn't even put this in there. I should just throw these away, but the hell with it. I'll let you know. If he wants it, he'll take it with the stuff. It don't matter. Can't take the marker off of this, so let me just add up a marker price on it. I hate when they mark on these things. I am shocked that they didn't put a price or permanent marker on that. Somebody probably complain about it. Who knows? Or he was too what you know, whatever. So yeah. That's that. Then last but not least, not last but not least. Here you have Monopoly Pokemon game. This is actually $4. I brought it even though it is used. The Pokemon, the most important part of this is the Pokemon figures, and they are in there. So when I do take this and sell it, I know I can get $10 for this, even used. Somebody should or would give me $10 for it. If not, well, I'll just keep it. Who gives a shit? But the last couple of ones I sold, I think I asked 10 or 15 for it. This I needed a Blu-ray player, which is funny because I had a brand new one I got out of a storage unit years ago. So when we first moved here, I just kept it here, and I had it over here on top of my TV. That's on top. That's right here hanging on my wall. But for some crazy ass reason, it just stopped working. I didn't even play it a lot. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a Samsung or something like that. I just couldn't understand why the damn thing stopped working. So this one was actually $10. It is a LG Blu-ray 3D player. They had this one, and this was $9.99. It was only $9.99 because they didn't have the remote for it. But then they had a Samsung short one, and the short one didn't have no LED screen to it or nothing. And one thing I know about top of the line companies who make good electronics and stuff, I'm gonna give you guys some advice. Never buy a cheap version of any name brand stuff because they put the shittiest components in their systems. Again, you know, whenever you come across one that doesn't have a LED screen or something, it's garbage. It's a real cheap generic version of their lowest model shit. And it's like, you know, they know you're going to buy it because you're buying it for name purposes. So just to keep you guys informed of that, be very, very careful of that stuff. So just to give you guys a heads up on that. You listen, you don't, you don't. And this was around us. They both run the same price. They both fluctuated between $25 to like $45 used. I went with this one not only because it's a Blu-ray, but because it's a 3D Blu-ray. So it basically has a 3D effect along with Blu-ray. So, you know, obviously, I think you still have to have a 3D TV for that effect, but I didn't really care. This one has an LED screen, and I basically seen the count up of the CD of the Blu-ray when I had it in there. And I put a Blu-ray player in there. I mean, a Blu-ray movie in there. Of course, Blu-ray players do play regular movies, but I wanted to make sure the Blu-ray feature worked in it. Because sometimes a Blu-ray player, most of the time, a Blu-ray player will play a regular DVD movie, but it won't play a Blu-ray. It's just a whole different. The way the mechanism is set up, I can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically that. So let me just toss this over here, so that way I know what's going in there. Wow. Okay. Sheesh. Basically done. I forgot I had a box 360 over here too. Another box. Right now I have I have 4 boxes now for 360s. I have the 4 gig Connect one, like basically the first right here. That's basically the first model after the white model, which is the one over here. That was the one that started doing the red ring of death and shit. So there's 2 versions of that, I believe. I think I have one that's, I don't remember what the hell it is, but whatever. I got the arcade version of the white one, and then I have this. I forgot which version that is. Then you have the regular black Connect one, and then now I have another black one that this is after the Connect came out. And I think this one's like a 250 gig or something like that. I do gotta put that up there. And of course I got a box yesterday. No, yesterday was Thursday. Wednesday, no. We're not open on Wednesdays. Thursday and Friday. Yeah, yesterday I went and the Korean guy had a boxed PlayStation 2 that I got at the St. Michael's church, aka St. Michael's flea market. They call it a flea market because vendors sell outside there, but I don't consider a parking lot to somebody's church a flea market, but whatever. And they have like what, maybe 8 to 12 vendors, if that. And this guy always selling, to me, I feel like he always selling his shit expensive. But the only reason why I brought it, it is just the I think it's just the power cord and the PS2. It didn't have the AV cable or the RF switch, whichever one, and it didn't have any PlayStation controllers. But this is why I always tell you guys it's very imperative that you buy if you're gonna be collecting and looking to collect. Whenever you go to any thrift shop, yard sale, and you see accessories for any systems, always buy them because you never know when you're gonna need them. Buy as many PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox original, Xbox One, whatever controllers and adapters, power cords, AV cables, RF switches, adapters. I think I said adapters. You get as much as you can. If they're cheap enough, buy them because you never know when you're gonna need to either A, bundle a system, and or B, you're gonna need parts for your system. Case in point, earlier in this video, I showed you guys that Pikachu version of the Nintendo 64. I think I paid what, $4 or $5.99 for extra for the extra power cord or power thing that clips into the back of it, versus me giving that guy Teddy what, an extra $40 for it with the RF switch. Doesn't make sense. I save money. And this PS2 is virtually complete. I mean, virtually new. And this is basically, I think I have a loose one right here, and that loose one is basically going to be I'm going to be selling that one because this is basically an upgrade to that one. But before I do that, I want to make sure it has the right component to it. But either way you look at it, I think this one is the one for this. It might be the one for this box. PT75. No, I don't think so. This is a different SKU. Nah, I think it's a different system. It might not be. I don't know. Who cares? But whatever. So I just got to add some stuff to this. And this is the first boxed PlayStation 2 I have. Or first box for a place. No, that's right. I do have, I think, one other PlayStation 2 box. But it's for the Black Slim. So this is the original box. I think there's another 1 or 2 colors of this particular one before they start doing the special edition God of War or whatever the hell it is. I always get it confused between the PS3s and the PS2s, but I do want to get all this stuff boxed and just have the stuff. You know, I don't care. Keep it. Because prices for video game stuff is only going up. You know, the older, you know, like the more they keep renewing and making them newer, the the more people want the retro shit. Sooner or later, all this stuff, but nowadays everybody's collecting. So now with everybody collecting, if you don't have rare systems like TurboGrafx and Sega Master System, like the more modern shit is, or the more out there, the more people collecting, the less this stuff is ever worth anything too. So you got to keep that in mind. And then this one here, I don't remember if I've charged this one. This one I did get. This was actually $14.99. I got this, I believe, early in the week. And there's a game in here too. Star Wars Battlefront. I forgot to check this game out too. Did I turn this one on? Oh yeah, I did. Why is? Oh, I forgot to charge this one too. I'm gonna show you guys that one in a minute. That's a black DS. I think it's a DS or DSi. I need to have it do all this, take pictures and everything. And then I need to start taking pictures of all this stuff for this dude. So, because he gave me a very, very handsome offer on the Marvel Legends stuff that I had. And my plan was to keep them all, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, if I can get money for it, why the hell not? Let me take this off for a minute so I can charge this. I like to have stuff charged if I'm gonna sell it. And this one was only $14.99, but the only problem with this DS, only problem with this black DS at $14.99 is I'm not really making no money on it because if he buys it, if it gets sold, well, that's why I didn't charge it. I need the other charger for it. That's why I don't remember where I put those Game Boy chargers. I gotta find them. But this is a DSi, and this person have a whole bunch of these stupid damn stickers, Thanksgiving stickers and shit all over it. Damn young moron. I hate when people do this because then you have all this glue residue. You know how old this thing is. I have a nice mint one up here too that I need to get fixed. And I hate when they have all these stupid ass stickers. Like this person put all these fucking stickers on this thing. Santa Claus stickers and shit. It does have the original stylus. I'm looking at it right now. So I gotta clean this shit really, really good just to get all this crappy sticker crap off. And I gotta get that price off of it. It says $14.99. You probably, oh yeah, you go. You can see it. It says $14.99 on it. And B stands for $14.99 blue. That means like they have special code colors for what they do. And all the cashiers know what all the colors and stuff mean. You know what I mean? So I had to learn the hard way, because they act like everybody, they act like everybody who walk in there thieves and shit, like idiots. What's in this one here? I got more stuff in this bin down here too, right under here. I just don't know what the hell it is. What is this stuff for? Oh, these are okay. Okay, that's from the other day. This dude, I forgot where I got him from, but he does complete the multi-man set. So I need to put him to the side anyway. I think I'm gonna carry this stuff downstairs in that bucket, then bring that bucket back up. Because it'll probably be a lot easier than messing with these bins. Okay, I know what that's for. Actually, let me take this out and maybe I could just use that bag instead of going through all this stuff. I'm already lost. I'm already lost, y'all. So what I need to do is just start putting this stuff in bags so I can figure out what's what, because I know what I'm taking downstairs. So I'm gonna take all this stuff down. Hopefully, I get some hits before I put it out for sale. Maybe I can get somebody to buy this. Let me get this Lego stuff together because I ain't gonna be able to walk. I don't want to walk over this stuff and crush it. Bad enough I can barely see now anyway. Of course, that happens. Ah, boy. Let me try and get another bag, y'all. Let me put this stuff in here. Then go downstairs and do my magic here. Boom, boom, boom. Bag and tag all this. My Lego guy, you know, I guess the holidays coming up, he's kind of short on money. I mean, he does buy a lot from me alone, and he been doing that like almost every week to every other week. So he's like, he got to hold off for a while. And you know, holidays coming up, you got nieces, nephews, cousins, more importantly, child and or children and a wife. So of course, they're always gonna come first. If you want to, like they say, you want to keep a happy home, keep a happy wife. Wife ain't happy, you're never gonna be happy, man. That's the thing, man. Very few people can work around that. Me, I'm a type of dude that I don't give a shit. You know, me and my wife, we're a team, but you know, oh shit. Put that stuff down there, put that stuff here, because all this stuff got going on. I want to put all this stuff downstairs and try to sell it. I think I'm gonna come back up for these video game stuff. I might do that later on. I think the first thing I'm gonna do right now is take a look at all these Marvel figures and figure out how and what I'm gonna do with them. So that's my first thing. So yeah, okay. I got that. Oh, okay. Oh, all this stuff is here already. Boom, 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 boom. Where is my phone? See how much battery I got. All right, I got enough battery. All right, y'all. Well, it'd be funny if it's myself, right? Anyway, let me get my shit together because it's already 10:52, and I figure by the time I finish doing this stuff, it'll be like 11:50 or whatever, and I still gotta go through this stuff because I'm gonna do all this stuff before Sunday. Peace.